Alright, so here we are at Pinehurst No.2. Alright, so I've got a little plan of attack kind of figured out, because we're on the back tees and we got to figure out where we want to be. So I've got a few things I'm going to try and focus on. One, I'm going to try and focus on the larger part of the fairways. Fairways are important here. And a lot of the fairways have these little dive offs, so you have to be really accurate. So this is super thin here. Chances of me hitting this with a driver are like 10%. So I'm going to knock back here and try and keep it a little more straight. I don't mind a longer shot in. The second plan of attack that I think I've got is there's going to be a lot of the middle of the green aiming and aiming for the right spots, because there are some places you don't want to miss it. And then finally, you have to be willing, I think, on this course to play for the bogey. And what do I mean by that? So, say you get yourself in a bad position, for your third shot or something like that. Well, instead of trying to be super cute and try and get it close to the pin to save par, I may take the shot that puts me 20, 30 feet away from the hole and play for the bogey. Because if I miss that shot, then I could be at an even tougher shot, on my fourth shot. And then I'd be like, oh man, well, I've got to, get this up and down from an even tougher shot just to save bogey. So sometimes we might have to do that. So we are going to try and aim for that larger part of the fairway and see if we can hit it. I think that needs to come a little left. But yep, so I went for the larger part of the fairway and hit it, and I don't mind, 145 yard shot. Now, definitely don't want to go long. I'd be okay with a birdie putt down here. That's why I've got the pitching wedge instead of the 9-iron. And I'm just going to hit it nice and smooth, and this shouldn't take it too far. Okay, it's on a good line. Oh, and that actually took it all the way up there. That was a good shot. So I would have been okay back here. So let's see if we can come out of the gate with a birdie. Okay. That's a great way to start it. All right. This is a long par 4, so let's look at this one down here. This fairway bends a little bit because we're coming at it from an angle. So if we just hit it straight, we got a much smaller landing area than it looks like. So I might have to try and hit a little fade. Now, you might say, why aren't you going to take a 3-wood or something and hit it down here to the wide part of the fairway? Well, I can, but as opposed to being 240 out, I would rather be 170 out in the tougher stuff, because I can get it at least pretty close. So because I got that wind behind me. If I had the wind in my face, the driver would be taking me into that spot. So let's see if we can hit kind of a little fade here. Nope, we're going to hit a low draw, and that's going to go into the stuff. But that's okay. Oh, it might actually... Nope. All right. So again, this might be a situation where we are playing for bogey, right? So what I don't want to do is hit it right. I don't want to be here with a 30-yard sand shot. Left, anywhere left, should be okay. That's not a bad thing. So I'm going to try and take this club, and I'm going to aim a little left of the green and see if I can just roll it hard and put it somewhere close. Okay, that's actually not a bad line. Okay, but see, that ran really hard. But that is definitely better than being in that sand short. So let's see. We got a lot of room to work with, but I don't want to hit it too hard. So let's see if we can get it all the way there. Go ball. Okay, not bad. We got a shot at the bogey. And in case you were wondering, anything under par on this course I'm going to be extremely happy with. So can't let the bogeys bother you, because I think one way or another they're gonna come. Oh, yep, and we got a bogey, but that's okay. We didn't do anything crazy. Alright, again, we're aiming for the wide part of the fairway with a more trusted, more accurate club, so... And we should still have like a wedge in. So that ball should sit in the fairway. Yep. Alright, and now, again, course management. So, if I hit a 9-iron, it's going to go long. The first question I'm going to ask myself here is, am I okay being in this bunker? And I think the answer is, yeah, I don't think that's the worst place. So I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to aim a little right of the pin, and I'm going to try and put a little extra oomph on it and see if I can get it up to the green. And that's going right at it. So if it's short, which it looks like it is, yep. See, that's okay for me. If it's not okay for you, you probably would have aimed way more out to the right. So this is a makeable chip for me, but we're just going to splash it up there and first and foremost try and stop it close to the hole. Ooh, almost got it in there. We will take the par. We were close to having a good putt. All right. Got to take the driver here and just take our chances. I don't think there's no good spot to hit it otherwise. I would take a par right now and walk off in a heartbeat. Okay, it's out to the right a little bit, but we know the wind. Oh, okay. Okay. Not the worst spot, but again, we're aiming over here. Maybe we'll put a little draw on it. Alright, let's see. First of all, let's see what it looks like behind the green. It doesn't look horrible, but okay. We're aiming out to the right. Okay. Okay. I'm not upset with that, but this is going to be a tough shot either way. Oh, get down. Oh, okay. Get up there. Oh, man. That sucks. Okay. Oop. Okay. Save the bogey. We're okay with that. Ooh. Par 5 with the wind in the face. That looks like a good drive. Okay. Now, we are probably going to be aiming over here to the right. We're going to try and hit it low. Let's see what we can do. Alright, now run. Okay, that is okay. Man, look at these pin placements. That's tough. Alright. Sit. Okay, I'm okay with that. Alright, got the birdie to bring us back down to even. Okay, we're doing okay. Okay, we got the wind in our face here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should hit this one. The wind should kill it a good bit. Oh, that looks like a decent line if it goes. Okay, I'm not too upset with that. We just got to try and get this close. Go ball. Go ball. Go ball. Okay. It's not horrible. Okay. That was a tough one. All right. We got the wind in our face, so we are going to go, yes, over there. See if we can get it to stop on the fairway. Oh, that was so close. Now, we don't want to mess with this area over here, so I think we're going to be aiming for a little run out to the left of the green. Oh, not that far left, though. Okay. Ooh, we actually stopped on the fairway. But we can't go long here. So again, this might be our play for the bogey type situation. Let's just get it running. And that actually turned out pretty good. Okay. Oh! I can't believe we missed that. Well, we gave ourselves a good try at it. Alright. Par 5 is kind of short, so yeah, we want to take the driver. I put a little bit of a fade on it. Now, will it stay? Nope. Okay, but that's okay. We know what it's going to do out of the waist. So, again, anywhere on the right is not horrible. So let's see if we can get it to run up there. Push it back to the left. Oh, not what I wanted, but this is not a horrible bunker shot. Ah, okay. That's okay. Oh, almost. Okay, I'll take the par and move on. We got some other scoring opportunities. Like this one should be one. It's down. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to need this to stop. So let's say if we play over here to the left, it'll kind of run down. What's the yardage if we go too far? Okay. Oh, I went right at it, didn't I? Get down. Get down. Alright, not the worst. Okay. Run out there, ball. Run out there. I'll take it. I don't remember where the hard pins are, but jeez, this is a tough course. Okay. Another par 5, and I don't think I have a choice but to hit this out there. Oh, that's too far to the right, I think. Little help wind? No, nothing? Okay. This is fine. We will take a 5 wood and put it right there in that little section. Oh, stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this is okay, though. I think this is the right distance. Let's just try and give ourselves a birdie putt. Oh, I kind of went right at it, didn't I? Get down. Oh, but not there. Ah, I thought I had enough, but I was trying to go out to the right, so that's all right. Stop. Okay. Boy, this course is testing us. Okay. Save the par. Man, we have got to give ourselves some opportunities here. I think that's a good drive. Yeah. Look how crazy that is, though. I mean, look where I landed and where it stopped. There's no room for error there. All right, now on this one, I think I'm okay hitting this one into the wind a little bit full because I can take it. It should just kill my distance here. Oh, and that might be too far. Get down. All right, not the worst. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get a little lucky here. Speed looks decent. Oh, check that out. Sometimes you need stuff like that. All right. Ooh, another long par 4. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and I pulled it left. Just, oh, bad bounce. Okay. Now, I gotta make sure I clear this. Can I clear that with the 5-iron? I don't know. I think we're gonna try and hit something kind of high and soft. Go. Okay, I'm okay with that. Got plenty of green to work with. So that's why I hit what I hit, because I didn't mind this bunker. Because I got plenty of green to work with. I didn't mind over. I didn't mind left either. Okay. All right. We got a chance to save the par here. Oh, got it. All right. We just got to hold it together. All right, now, another real easy decision. We are going to go right to the middle part, and that's going to give us a longer shot, but I'm okay with that. Or do I want to? Yeah, let's do the 5 wood. Yeah. And then this should be, I think, the full 9-iron, because it's going uphill. Yeah, I should be okay long, so yeah, this is going to be a full shot. Now the question is do I don't mind missing left if I do. So I think I'm going to go right at the pin. The wind might push it a little right, but I'm going to try not to be left. But let's see. Oh, and I pulled the mess out of that one. Oh, that's what made it go long. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't need... Well, yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I'm kind of wide open. The reason why I'm taking this chance of being in here or over here is because I got wide open in front of the green. So if I get down here, I know I can carry it and do a little run up. So although that should be striped. Oh, yeah. Stop right there. Okay. So, yeah, this is going to be a full pitching wedge. Yeah, left is a little better, but so that's why I'm going to go right at the pin. If the wind pushes a little bit, it does. But I don't want to be right. I pulled it a little bit, but we're not in the worst spot. And I think I want to put this one. Okay. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Whew. Almost screwed that up. All right. You're going to go. Okay, so you should be just outside the hole. Look at this. Oh. I'm telling you, man, to play well at this course, you gotta be on it. All right. This should be Green Light City. Just a nice, smooth 8-iron. Oh, and I love that line if it's got the right distance. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. Now, when you do get these opportunities, you got to take advantage of them. Okay. Whew. All right. Here is the problem here. I gotta carry that bunker. So, and I should be able to with the wind behind me. But I'm gonna put it way in front of my stance. Make sure I'm not gonna hit anything here. All right. And put it out there. Oh, that could be good. Yes, sir. That's big right there. That is big. All right. Well, I know it's a 7-iron. So my 7-iron goes a little further. Okay, so this should be the right club. Let's see. Course management. Do I want to miss to the right? A miss to the right isn't the worst. I got a little green to work with. A miss to the left is better, I think. But I think my target is the middle of the green. Let's see if I can get the ball to work. Oh, or send it right at it. Oh, I did not quite. Oh, thank God they're not pro greens or that was gone. Okay, we got an eagle putt, ladies and gentlemen. I think, yeah. So, first and foremost, cannot give up the birdie. So, gotta make sure I focus on the speed. If we make it, great. Okay, decent speed. A little short, but we're okay with that. Take the birdie. Pinehurst is hard, y'all. All right. Now what do we do? Okay, a miss to the right. How are we with that? I think that's okay, because if I'm over here, I can just flop it high and let it land. It'll trickle down. If I miss to the left, still not bad. Okay. But I know I'm going to need this club. All right. Oh, and I pulled the crap out of it. I don't know what that was. Whew. Okay. This is going to be tough. So, all right, playing for the bogey, because I don't want to be in the sand, hit my third. So I might hit this a little harder than I normally would to try and get it on the green. And I completely foobarred that. All right. Oh, sit. Okay. Okay. We're okay with that. All right. This is another another tough one. We just got to hit it and hope we can catch fairway. But if we don't, we should be rather close, so it shouldn't be a tough shot even if we don't. Oh, that's fading, isn't it? Oh, go, go, go. Oh, well, that's not horrible. Now, I know this is going to run. And we're in the waist, so I think this is the right club. Yeah, it's definitely the right club. Okay, you know what? That's not a horrible result from there. I actually like this. Just kind of get it running. Let it take it down to the hole. Just like that. Get on down there. Okay. Okay. I said it at the beginning, anything under par I was going to be super happy with. So, I think we played pretty well. So you saw a little course management in my decision making. And you know what we didn't have? Now, did we have a few bad shots? Yeah, I mean, the bogey on the par 3 where I could have got my 3.5 chance of par. You know, we had a few bad shots here and there, but you know what we didn't get? We didn't get stuck somewhere that was going to bring double into play, right? So that's kind of the important thing around Pinehurst is, you know, when you play it, you want to make sure that you put your ball to where you can have what I call a good advancement. So let me explain that a little bit. So, in my opinion, a good advancement is, let's say you got a 500-yard par 4. Well, if you are, you know, hitting into a green from 210 yards away and say like the waist, you should know off the tee. Am I blocked out and don't have a good line in the right waist? Is the left waist better? So let's say, for example, the left waist is much better. I would be trying to set up and get a little bit of maybe a fade down the left side. So I'm like, if I miss this fairway, I want it to be in the left waist, because then I know I'm not going to have to worry about another bunker, and I can run it up, you know, pretty close to the green and give myself a good chance at par, right? What you don't want to do is say, like in that situation, be in the right waist, and then hit it up toward the green and be stuck at like 90 yards out in the waist again, right? And then you're trying to have to do math and figure out which club do I have. I'm not going to get spin, especially if you got something like what you see here. It's like the red in the, you know, in the holes kind of tucked. So you want to give yourself the best chance for every shot, and that's knowing what you want your next shot to be and where you want the miss to be, right? And that's where you aim, right? Because you don't want anything worse than bogey, you know, on this course. And this was tough. I mean, to be honest, at Pinehurst, I think the medium pins are just as hard, if not a little bit harder, than the hard pins. And we had moderate winds, so it was tough, right? So yeah, there you go. Hope you learned a little something, and that's kind of my plan of attack. And yes, there are a lot better pro golfers out there than me, but I can guarantee you they're thinking the same kind of thing that I was throughout this round. I think they're just a little better at executing the shots, but, you know, it's all about knowing your game, right? You know, some of the better players may see a fairway and go, oh, I know I'm not going to miss that fairway, so I don't even have to think about it. But I have to play. If I miss it, do I want to miss it left or right? Or does it matter? You know? So, all right. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.